yes, we're going to use these fabulous pimples as a metaphor. Stick around for that. This is not a pimple advice column. Don't leave your comments on how to fix my pimples. I already know. Is that when you're running your business, people like to give you unsolicited advice. All the time. They make it their business to tell you how to do your business. Now, sometimes that's really great because when you have advice for certain things, it can be really helpful. When you actually go to somebody for advice whose opinion you respect and who has the same sort of experience and knowledge that you need, because it can save you time, stress, and money, right? 3 fabulous things to save. But when people are giving you unsolicited advice, it's kind of like beauty advice. This is my face. It's different than yours. So when my sisters give me advice about my fabulous face, and they're like, you're approaching that age, TikTok, you need a moisturizer. Well, just because you're my sister and you shared the same womb as me and, we're very similar in a lot of ways does not mean that my face is like your face. Because this is what happens when I go to Moisturizer City. My face is very oily. Yeah. So every 3-4 hours, it basically wants to be washed because otherwise it gets all gross. I find that if I use a really good soap morning and night, it's not bad. But if I just wipe or I forget the soap, I have so much oil on my face, you could take it, put it in a pan, and cook your breakfast. So I don't need a moisturizer. My face is already bleeding out the pores going, I'm saturated. But all my little, sisters and some of my friends go, you need oil for old bags. I don't. My face is not your face. And the same thing applies to my business. My business is not your business. You might have really great business advice. It doesn't necessarily always apply. Some things do, some things don't. Allow me to choose and pick what really does. Do I want unsolicited advice? Not really. Do I want advice that is helpful? Absolutely. If you're not running a business, you probably shouldn't be handing out advice on businesses. Just saying. But you're going to get this bombardment of opinions from other people as a business owner and as a person. And a lot of times, to be polite, we listen, which is cool, that's great. But there comes a point where you gotta say, okay, I love you and I appreciate that you are trying to help me. And some of your advice is really good, but don't be offended if I don't take all of your advice. Because if you were running the business, you would run it that way. But you're not running the business. I am. So I have to run it my way. And, if you put it like that, what can they say? People are very vocal, especially the, keyboard warriors out there. You know who you are. You sit behind the screen and go, oh, I would never do that. As a business owner and as a person, you gotta learn to have a little bit of a thick skin so figure out your response now. Literally, go, sit down, write it down, think about it, write down a couple of different responses on how you would handle it if somebody's in your business and you don't want them to be. And then, when the time comes, you won't be like, oh, my mind's drawing a blank, I don't know what to say. Now, you've got your 3 standard responses going, so-and-so, I thank you for your time, and I really appreciate your advice. I will take that under advisement. And then you walk away. Or so-and-so, I know that you really care about me and you want me to do well, which is awesome. But I really do need to do my business my own way. And then you walk away. Don't leave it open-doored where they can get in an argument. Just go and write out some standard responses, really quick, really easy. And sometimes it's going to be so-and-so, I really don't like you and it's none of your business. Which is sad but true. And for those of you who are wondering, no, I don't shave my eyebrows. I'm a Frisian, which means this half is brunette and the other half is blonde. So the hairs are there. Believe me, I know, I pluck them. Because I know somebody will mention it. So that is my video for today. I hope you found it helpful. Again, the big tip, write down your responses now so that you have them in your head when somebody comes up to you and says something. And you can do that for any situation. It's really helpful. Like, subscribe, comment, click the bell if you want to know when I have a new video coming out. Check out the blog. Check out the newsletter. Check out my Facebook page. We'll see you later.